Um, yeah, so pulled up the map. We can. I'm happy to like run whatever basically. So it's obviously free. It can restart whenever. So if there's certain distances, paths, whatever that we want to play around with, obviously we have one person here, so not going to get like strategic insights really from 10 players, but there are certain things we can test here and record. So it's an AMA, so any questions people have, I'm happy to like restart the game or do whatever.
So are people going to your place to play tonight, or you're just
tomorrow
set up with...
No, I'm just people are not playing today on this, but tomorrow we do expect to, we're gonna have like a practice of sorts or whatever for ECC/GDC kind of tune-up thing tomorrow. So we will hopefully get a few games in recorded for this then, but this is just to like do any kind of testing that people want to have recorded and can look at later or whatever.
Yeah, one thing I noticed as a drone, like hitting that top left berry as vanilla is actually kind of hard. Like it may be as hard as like hitting the jump through the top middle of dust.
Top left from gold or top left from blue?
Oh, sorry. Top left from blue, top right from gold, top left from blue. I mean, I'm sure you'll do it if you're paying attention, but
yeah. It was like kind of on the edge there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if like noobs like consistently miss that. Like it might be a map design problem.
Yeah, you do have to. Looking at this, it seems like you really need to be on the edge. I'll go on blue and see if I can like undershoot it until we hit it. That way we can get a better sense of like where the boundary is.
To fix that, would you just put it forward? What are you thinking?
I like that they moved the top berries, but the fast route is gone.
So that was like middle of the platform. That berry I jumped from about here, like middle of the platform. I'm gonna go about like one sprite over, so about right there this time. Okay. I'm gonna go a half a sprite further or farther. For those who care about the differentiation. So that's about one sprite over. I'm gonna go about 1.5. So it's the edge of that little yellow crown thing. This is not perfect. That seems like about the edge. So you can have actually a little bit of space. I tried to jump right here. It may have been a little bit after, but you definitely don't need to be off the platform to hit that berry. So to me, that seems like a pretty safe, accessible berry.
Yeah. The other thing that I thought was kind of cool is like the speed berry, the berry like the top left of the map also requires some focus to like throw a boomerang to grab the berry and still land back on the platform.
Sorry, so I'm not gonna get a berry yet because I want to make sure I understand. So you're saying from this side or from the back door?
Oh no. Like let's say you want to get speed on open.
Yeah.
You know, maybe pick a different character or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think change this jump to, but okay, maybe it's not that hard. Oh yeah.
Well, no, I didn't hit it. Yeah. It's pretty tight.
Yeah. It's something I like about the map actually, that it seems like, I don't know if this is just because it's unfamiliar, but it does have some like, you know, kind of tech checks or whatever that are not like super easy.
Yeah, let's actually, I'm curious because there was some discussion like last week or something on, I had raised that like you can form speed faster by getting a berry before falling through the road. I thought that was crazy, which I think is correct from any of the like latest maps. But I'm wondering, the fences I think change and people don't really notice that because we get a lot of screenshots of like without the fences, and so I'm curious to see what the fence situation is and get that recorded. Wish I had 2 people to release this. Yeah, that seems slower probably. Yeah, that seems slower.
Yeah, they seem to have removed a lot of the fast berry routes. So, like,
Yeah, that's definitely
the
fast.
top falling berry route is gone. The one,
Hey,
the easy path to berry is, I guess, through the mid now, which is really good.
Anyway, can you put a clock on the overlay? Like a timer?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, actually, I think can I? Not connected.
I don't know how hard that is.
I could. Let me think. There's not an easy thing for a clock, but so we're streaming, so you could just type in the chat on Twitch if you just like pull up your phone or something and then use the chat to like mark things.
Okay.
That'd be my suggestion for right now. And yeah, there's no like, at least that I know of, really easy way to get a clock in, but that's something we've been talking about for a while. We'll figure it out.
Thanks.
Sorry, Felix.
Oh yeah, I was just saying that they really took into account like all our complaints about like easy berry routes. So like before it was fall to speed. There's a berry pile. The berry pile that is like now on a nub in mid got shifted. It was originally in like the middle of that ceiling. So you would just grab and you would just fall to the little
Like
platform.
here, where those things are coming out.
No, go down, like right. Yeah, so you see those two top berry piles right now?
Yeah.
Those used to be centered on that.
Oh yeah. They were like right here, kind of.
Yeah. Right, and so you could jump from the speed platform, grab a center berry, and just fall to the small platform right above the hive.
Yeah.
And that, like, you could get 2 rounds of berries in pretty much before they could
Okay.
get a vanilla up, and even more if they, like, even got slowed a little on vanilla.
Yeah, so the route, if I were blue,
Yeah.
would have been like this, berry,
Yeah.
boom, or whatever.
Yeah, and then there were piles right next to where the warrior gate are. So, like, well, not exactly. So the second fastest route, I think, Matt and I mapped out. There used to be a berry pile, like, either right at the edge or somewhere. There was, like, a berry pile on one of these platforms that
Yeah.
you could just hop up and then hop directly into the hive, and that was almost as fast as the falling berry route.
Yeah.
So, like, it was almost impossible to stop berries, right? By the time you got going, by the time, like, you got a warrior up, they already had, like, almost all of their, like, they had a huge berry lead, essentially.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. Just like, I mean, the berry placement here is very central. There's only 2 tiles outside of the middle, like, fifth of the map. But I wonder about the overall berry count. Also seems maybe reduced. I've not been tracking that across different maps. I feel like that'd be a good thing to add to the benchmarking, definitely.
Lex is asking if there are still 11 top berries.
What qualifies as top? So you can only hit it from the top. Okay.
Oh. Or you can't hit it from the ground, I guess. Is really the
Essentially,
You need a
Those
le-
are opposites.
yeah. You need a ledge of some sort.
Let's see.
so the obvious one is the bottom of the triangle, right? Like, if a drone can hit that one.
The bottom of the triangle. This one. Oh,
Yeah,
This one's definitely hittable.
top. Yeah, so that's definitely hittable. Can you hit the next one?
Yeah, the next one, and then the next 2, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I can test those 2. So they're definitely hard. I'm not sure if the far left one here is hittable. I think it's hittable there, possibly. And then the top one is similar. So I'll do a test right now. So I'm gonna first go for the left one. Well, yeah, gotta get that one first.
I like this. It's like testing your side jumps.
Alright, so you have to be like almost off the platform to hit that, but you can hit it from this ledge. You cannot hit it from down here. So you can hit that bottom set a berry from like right there. It'll be like almost off the platform. And then I'll try for the top, the one right above that first berry.
Can you get one extra from speed or no?
Well, yeah, I'll put that next.
How many cool berries are there? That's the real question.
There's
I see at least one.
well, based on what was it? I think Ryan M. I would have to assume was the one that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's possible.
Oh,
Oh shit!
nice.
That is
Damn.
hard.
Oh, that's a cool one. That's
That's
a cool
a-
berry.
That's the coolest berry. That's the
I think
coolest-
that is
coolest
the
vanilla
coolest possible berry, actually.
Yeah, it's that one or the one right underneath it, but that one would be cooler. The higher one.
Because, like, when you overlay the dusk hive,
Yeah.
you can see it's a little bit closer than the middle hole, and you can almost hit the middle hole on dusk, but not quite. So I guess this is like the maximum jump distance, basically.
Yeah.
You try speed from blue now or from gold now?
Yeah. So those are all the bottom berries for blue. Or
Wait, what about the next one with speed?
We're testing it on gold, I think.
oh yeah, sorry. All the vanilla bottom berries. Yeah.
Oh.
So the request was what speed on gold, doing the same. Let me switch over here. So trying to do like the same ones and see how from the same platform, Josh, to see how far I can make it.
I kind of just want to see if that top one's easier to get with speed or not.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is because the apex height. Oh, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I cannot talk and play at the same time, which is the problem in this game.
Consistency? Why would we
Alright,
want that?
so I'm going for the like third highest, closest one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a lot
Interesting.
easier.
Yeah, speed berries. This is the.
Dude, berries are really nice on this map.
I'm gonna guess you can also hit the one to the bottom right of it.
Yeah, do it.
That was not optimal. There we go.
Nice. You can probably hit that last one.
I do not think the
Think
last
so?
one is possible, but I will try.
No, it doesn't look like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it looks pretty hard.
Yeah, that's as far as I
Oh,
can. That's almost as far as I can get. No, it's like a good sprite away. So these are the bottom. I'll fill in the bottom just so we have a like timestamp. Someone can like put in the chat for a timestamp here. So once we fill this, this will be the. This is the gold is the bottom speed berries and blue is the bottom vanilla berries. Then I guess we have the backside. Yeah, backside is only speed, right? So that's what we're testing.
Lex is asking if you can get a true cool berry from the warrior gates.
I'll have to restart to do that, and I am not the best at that at all. But I can try. So next time we restart, let's try that one.
Okay.
Let's maybe I don't know the wrap ones or, I mean the front side are all, I feel like relatively accessible.
Can you cross the wrap to the backside with speed, or?
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah,
It might be a tougher jump than before. Lex is also saying that if you just hit the jump, we'll know if you can or not. But obviously.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn.
fair. Yeah. Well, I was just trying to delay because I was sweating, Lex. So it's kind of interesting that you can jump all the way through barely. All right, so I will now try to land on the platform.
Yeah, if you land on that platform, that's.
Yeah, you can hit the top left.
Sheesh.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Like ledging is gonna be a bit of a nightmare, but it's gonna be fun.
I wonder if you can get up from this. Can you? I wonder if you can get up back to the platform. No, that's not possible.
It's gonna be more about controlling the speed drones rather than
Yeah.
just regular drones.
So on that point, actually, like, so the wrap things, both the small nub in the hive, but like this stuff right here, above and below me, they did harder corners on all of these little nubs, so they're actually more visible, even though it's the same width. as before. You know, like how I was talking about how the ledge above me right now was like really invisible because it was kind of a 45-degree angle, like the other platforms, some of the other platforms. But now they've like squared it off, so it's actually more visible, but the same. This is something people have been talking about forever, right? Like the ledges don't actually reflect the curvature of the space.
Oh yeah. That's why you can shoulder and all that.
All right, I will try Lex if there's a cool berry opportunity here. This is going to be embarrassing. Where's Brian at?
Oh yeah, so that's the thing I thought you did before. I missed the demo though. That would be, I think, like the longest jump possible. I put an overlay of Dusk Map in the chat. It showed it's pretty far.
Wait, hold on. There was something interesting said about slope geometry. My understanding of the shoulder behavior was that the shouldering is actually from the pill shape, the rounded shape of the character collider, and that everything map-wise in KQA was walls and straight line flats. You're saying there's slope geometry in this game?
No.
No,
You're totally right. You're totally right. I think it's the pill shape, but the fact that these are more squared is like more. It's like closer to what the game is, because the game is actually has them squared and the characters are pills. That's my understanding, at least.
Cool. Thanks.
I don't know, do others have thoughts?
I think that's right.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I mean, I could get a little bit of a stick here at some points, but it seems like there's nothing really worthwhile. Maybe the very bottommost one. If I can hit the stick.
Can you grab the top middle berries from the speed platform to get into the warrior gate?
With speed, or I'll try speed first.
Yeah, like you grab speed
Yeah,
and then.
yeah, so that's possible.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, that's
Nice.
good.
It seems like only speed, right? Vanilla can't do it.
Yeah.
Vanilla definitely can't make the platform. I was wondering if it could grab a berry. I don't think so.
Also, probably why it's like on a nub, just to make it a little better, like a little lower.
Oh, can this map true famine then? If if both teams wipe and then all vanilla drones are. Oh wait, you can make it from the middle
Oh,
platform.
you can make it to the snail.
Maybe if the berry on the very bottom of that triangle were still there, that drone could have grabbed it.
Oh, we can test with blue.
Does that
hitbox
change?
for the berry? I think the hitbox for the berry pile doesn't.
I think the hitbox is the same.
Yeah, the hitbox is the same no matter how many berries are in it. But we can double check that right now.
Yeah.
But no, but it's like right on the arc of how far you can make it. It's interesting.
And just to double check, vanilla can make it from the warrior platform, right?
Good question. Yes.
Okay, no true famine.
I wonder, can they make it back?
Oh man, if they
No,
couldn't,
They
it still
couldn't
wouldn't be
beat
true
them.
famine, but you'd have to jump off your the other queen. You'd have to ladder up the bumps.
these
Look how it is.
They
That
should
would be
put
pretty
those
funny.
cowards.
Like these are the elite berries. Either you must have speed or be tricky.
The greatest berries ever.
Ooh, that's hard. That's possible though. To get the berry and then land back on this platform, it was barely.
Yeah, it's. Is it the same gap as the ones on the outside of the speed platforms? Looks like maybe.
It looks like it.
I don't think so. It felt a lot harder than the speed one. I mean, is there a height? There's a height difference. That's
It should be the same because you
No.
drop down one ledge height and you get a nub to compensate,
no. This
and
is
then
drop down 2.
um
The middle is drop down 2 from the other one.
Oh, maybe it is. You're right.
This is too low. Lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
So this is a lot harder. I did it the first time that time, but it's because I'm a god. Yeah, it was really hard. I think as the gold one. The speed felt a lot easier.
How high is that? Is the middle gate ledge from the perspective of underneath? Is that a free stick from the ground?
For
Yeah.
a split second, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the same height as the dusk middle platform above the rope.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And then so there's gonna be no stick here, but you can get.
And then that makes the bottom of the nub a free stick. The bottom of the double nubs a free stick from the snail, I believe.
Oh, good question.
Which is super strong. Wow.
Yeah, this is going to be... Snail is going to be really interesting on this map. Especially with how, like, with where all the berries are now, like, how much slower it is. Like, ledges can get established real quick.
Yeah, that looks right.
There's like no berries, like, on the bottom third left. Like a third left and right of each hive, right? Like bottom half of the map, berries are only in the third, like the middle third. So.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of interesting mid battles. Like if you grab speed, the shortest gate is now the mid one, right? You get a berry along the way. So I expect to see a lot of speed drones bouncing mid.
Also, a lot of like speed drones being eaten by a snail, possibly. Like that's a real threat now. Like if you like bounce the wrong way.
True.
It's like you better win mid, man, or you getting eaten.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh man, those are gonna be fun fights. Yeah.
Trying to test the. I think it's the same height, right? Mid gate is the same height as before, so you can still stick with not a full press.
Oh yeah, should be possible.
I'm not a drone main.
That should be exactly the same as night, just below the mid gate.
I'll stop embarrassing
Yeah.
myself.
It seems like this map was made so drone mains can flex on us a bit.
It's gonna be
Thank
fun.
God. It's gonna be so, like, I'm sure Brian and Sam are probably gonna be really happy about it.
That's cool. That seems useful for like sacking or something. Oh, and jumping back up. That's interesting. Any other questions?
Does the middle pollen emitter have actual geometry there, or is it?
Oh, that's a great question. Alright, this one does not. That's pretty funny looking though. I'm gonna guess it does not. Oh, it does!
Interesting.
That is confusing.
Okay, so it actually.
That one looks like it has a bit of a nub though, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Looks maybe it's not even the same width as the one above it. It's wider because the one above it. Difference.
Oh, this is good to make queen battles over the. Oh, interesting. You can't. You don't tag the mid gate, right? From falling straight down.
Well, this is from the edge. I was trying to see if it's possible to be safe on this ledge and then go straight down all the way to the bottom, and it is.
Yeah, but when you fell from the edge of the nub, you didn't tag it.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Oh, that is a tiny hitbox then for that gate.
These mid battles are gonna be incredible.
You're actually kind of a ways outside of the hitbox.
D had a question in Twitch chat.
Yeah, I was trying to understand the question. She's asking something about being able to drone stick.
And you
pollen
can,
shooters
yeah.
on the side.
You can stick across.
Oh,
Do
you
like
can
a
jump
cool
that
berry
gap?
stick to jump across that platform.
If you're Brian M,
It's hard.
let me switch.
I'm
You need
actually not
speed.
good at the cool berry, but let's pretend that's true.
Where's Matt Wu?
You can stick all the way across it. Is that what you're saying? So with speed though, you'd have to have speed for sure.
That's probably true, yeah. I saw a gif of this in the Seattle Discord.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not hitting him great, but
God is asking if you can cap the edge of the hive platform and still tag the gate on one of the side gates.
Which is a hive. Oh, with the dive, without exiting dive. I'm guessing.
I think he's just asking in general.
Well, I mean, you can tag any gate in general.
Yeah. He wants to know if you can like cap the edge of the not that gate, or not that ledge, the one below it, and still tag that gate right next to you.
This one.
No, the one you were at the right one before.
I mean, it doesn't tag. So
It's just outside. It looks like.
and then speed, same for speed.
Mhm.
It's just outside of it. Yeah, it seems like it might be possible to do that speed drone stick across the. We need a name for those things.
Hive ledge.
Inverted volcanoes. But it seems like you'll have to jump from the corner of your pill and then land on the corner of your pill if you can do it and get the perfect stick. So
Wait, are the tiny ledges at the warrior gates on the exact width of where you can tag them?
No, it's well. I mean, you can't tag the gate if you're on the outside of it. It's just on the inside. So if you're here, do my tag. But a tiny bit over, and you do.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. That's really cool. Never had a visual representation of the tag width until now.
Yeah, it looks like they thought they actually thought through like a lot of really interesting possibilities.
Yeah, the sprouts are throwing me off. The geometry on this is confusing. Any other questions? Just to recap some of the highlights. So on the left side, blue hive, we have are those? Yeah, those are all the berries that you can get with vanilla from the bottom. All the bottom vanilla berries. They're actually all the vanilla berries, like, or the bottom or wrap vanilla berries. Yeah. And then on the right we have bottom speed berries. You get one extra, but the others are easier. In particular, the highest one and the farthest lowest one are easier with speed, substantially. Yeah.
Hoshi is asking about berry kicks, but also a lot of that would take a lot of time.
Yeah. Those nubs at the top, are they like solid, or do you sink into them? The two, like right next to each other.
These ones?
No, the ones under the speed gate. Under the speed gate.
Yeah.
Okay. Austin Waters is gonna love those.
Hell was saying a while back there was a possibility a queen could sneak in with dive cancel in those nubs. That was on the previous version of this map, but I don't think there's those.
Well, it's a short stick.
I think the space between them now is actually smaller than it was before. You could
I don't think a drip actually makes the queen any higher than she is if she's not sleeping. So if the warrior is like capping, I don't think that would work.
Yeah, before there was more room in between those two bevels than now. They were also round edged and not square like they are now.
Oh, that's so weird.
I thought we
Yeah.
settled on that being a visual change only.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but there was definitely more space between where the queen and a warrior could fit. Now it looks like only one person can sit in there.
Can test
Is it
that out.
actually smaller, or is it just the squaring off?
That's a good point. I don't know. Because visually it looks smaller.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally agreed.
The Snail guard can just park himself there.
It's really putting me to the test here.
Can you hit a diagonal? You should be able to hit the diagonal dive and get out of there, right? Otherwise, it might be a queen trap spot.
Oh wow. Hey. Double dragon.
Guess it's just visually smaller. Wow.
That's crazy.
Hey.
Oh, can you imagine a stinch right there?
Yeah. Try to hover transfer in or something. Oh, that'll work.
Straight up unders. Oh, did I already do that one?
The queen can diagonally dive out of that spot, right? Like get to the wrath, essentially.
So this is the direct. Oh. So that's where you fall. Kind of, I think, right on the edge, maybe. I imagine how lined up. And then you're wondering if you can like dive straight through.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of seems like if you have momentum and then you stop and just go down, you may just carrying it. Oh, too much actually. Anyone know if this distance is? Anything else we need to test? Get recorded? Wrap the height. Okay, so that's. What's our prototypical example of this height? It's like jumping off of Snail on night at mid or something. Is there a better example?
That's shorter than that. Or no, sorry. Jumping off a snail on mid. I think that's right. Yeah. So if you jump to the side of it, you should be going just slightly too high to drone stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not pushing me out. That's weird.
That is weird.
Oh, there it goes. Finally did it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like one platform's height difference.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're correct. That is the same as off the snail at mid.
That's a short step. Is this the biggest hive wrap that they've had?
Except when it was just
Open. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't hover transfer from that ledge to the nub as speed, right? I think it's one too far. Yeah, it should be one too far. Or that one should work, but I mean from the ledge, like if you go down below you, that ledge, straight up.
Straight up?
Not
here?
not like the ledge above, not the splooger, not that one, to the right, no. The hive step ledge.
Yep.
That one, straight up to the nub on the right.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I don't think you can.
I think it's one too far. If it were one less, you could do it, but because that's the same gap from the corner, the hive corner to the double nub. Just wondering if there's any other speed transferable distances. I think there are not any. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That's cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, I missed it that time. How did I get it the first time?
Oh, that's very interesting. Do you have to tap less than full speed to hard transfer there?
Yeah, you have to tap less than full.
Oh no.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank God, I can't tap full speed.
All right, we need a time.
Oh, and I bet you can hover transfer across the nub too. Oh, that's such a weird route.
Across the nub?
Yeah. Yeah, so you can go from the snail net all the way over the nub, but you can't tap fast. You have to do it just right.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It's like that one on Night. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate it.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die so much.
That's the best. Non-fast tappers can hover transfer.
No.
That'd be great.
God damn it. It was my only one up, you guys.
We need a timestamp for the fast tappers here.
But now there's the one that you can hit, but if I try to do, I get stuck in a trap. It's like a fast tapper trap.
I don't think I'll rely on that one.
That's funny.
Is Josh still on? Can we get a timestamp for the hover transfer testing? Or anyone in the chat post timestamp for that. Yeah.
Oh, if you spawn out of middle gate, hold hard right and tap fast, where do you land? I think...
As a vanilla?
Yeah. I think you'll just miss the nub? Maybe hit the... No, you'll hit the nub.
Tap fast and keep going right?
Yeah. Oh. Interesting. So you don't hit the nub.
Yeah, go straight up.
Hmm.
Straight up! Goes like that.
Yeah, the angle's much steeper than I expect. It's like on dusk, on right gate, you go through the wrap. Guess that makes sense, though. Oh, what about the side gate if you go towards the hive doing the same thing?
Classic. So I actually I hit here first, but I bounced off the ceiling and actually carried over.
Oh, can you?
I wonder if someone were holding the backside of that nub, if you would iframes through them or not. I think you would.
I don't think I would have even contacted them.
Can you get into the hidey hole with iframes?
In the hidey hole? Where's the hidey hole?
Yeah, the under the speed gate.
Oh.
Can we officially name it hidey hole? Because that's what I was thinking.
Should be the
I'm pretty sure that was in the patch notes, but
the invincibility hole.
Oh, so we just saw there the like hitbox for that berry was like I was definitely just in space and picked it up. There was a question
Oh, yeah.
about that earlier. All right, hidey hole, hidey hole. Vanilla. No, you just phase in. I mean, I'll
He
try.
can
I'll
definitely-
try
What about
it again.
speed?
I'll try it again. Yeah, I
He
mean,
definitely
definitely
can
with
now.
speed.
That's interesting.
It is a stronghold.
Oh, that'll be interesting. A speed spawns immediately and goes there while someone's holding it, and then it's a game of chicken.
Yeah, definitely with speed.
Yeah, Lexi's going to
Oh.
really need to have a roll with it.
I messed it up. Sorry, y'all. Is there a question? No.
Yeah, it is very hard to properly test with one person. Also, if you put other warriors in those spots, you'll find out that iframe duration is not consistent. It's really interesting.
Yep.
Wow, that's like harder than I thought it was gonna be. I was kind of going aggressive there.
Aiming that is tricky, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like it's really close. But probably not safe to attempt.
I think with just a tiny bit of practice, better instincts than me, it probably is pretty good. Also, maybe easier as skulls. Definitely stick.
That was clean.
Anything else to queue up? Well, yeah, I think that's pretty reliable. Maybe it takes a couple tries to get quite the hang of it. Have we tested the distance of speed berries through the wrap? I don't think we tested that. Is there interest? I'm mostly wondering if you can get to the that second berry empty hole on the left side of Gold Hive through the wrap. Oh, you can get the very top one. Okay, you can get all of them. Alright. Well, that answers that. Running off instead of jumping. Alright, that's running off. And all of those jumps were like, I had to pause to hit that platform because you just miss the platform entirely if you do this, which, oh, well, if you jump well. I wonder if you can hit that last berry hole if you, oops, if you miss the whole platform. Now I'm hitting the platform every time. Am I crazy? I thought we did this earlier. So that's possible.
It's very tricky.
That is tricky. Yeah, it's right on the edge, but you can drop straight into that last hole there without hitting the platform. You could also just run off of it and backtrack, but I feel like those are harder generally.
What do you guys think about like planning on having your Speed Warrior ledge and your Vanilla Warrior push Snail?
Like there's phases open suddenly, kind of in between.
Is Brian cutting out for others or just me?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah.
Try again.
Snail is like really multi-phased. There's a lot of different parts to it, so I think like towards the end you can really easily swap to that, but I'm not so sure about the first half, maybe. But also my internet's kind of fucked up right now, so if you can't hear me, maybe it's not worth trying.
Well, you're good. You're good now. Yeah, you're good for that last.
Yeah.
Try.
That's. I don't know. I have to play it, I think.
What's the fastest vanilla route now?
Oh, good.
It's got to be through mid, right? Like you hit that mid pile and then double back or double forward. I think Todd is trying to talk, not sure.
I don't think you double back. I think you just get the low berry pile at the bottom of the map here and fall straight to mid from the fence.
Okay, so that's the fastest. What's the safest?
I mean, that depends. I think where Queen's open, I think my sense is that with a lot of the Twilight maps, Queens have not been really opening a lot in this middle area in the bottom 3/5 of the map. Certainly when that was in the wrap, people were not opening there very much as Queens. Now I think that it seems a lot more evident that, especially with the reintroduction of the center vertical wrap, I think that becomes a really clear place to fight and in the open, that or the wrap, kind of like Dusk. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like the meta would have to develop for a sense of how
it
safe
seems
it
like
is.
if there is a mid fight though, that it's definitely not safe to. It's definitely not. You're definitely not going to want your whatever your safe warrior is going to be to try and open mid, right?
Yeah, it feels like Dusk or Day kind of mid situation where you're gonna have the Queens right above.
Yeah.
Without drones being able to affect change in that at all, like on night where you can have the bumps and stuff.
Yeah. So then the other route to one of the side gates would be through the middle. Where you grab and then you either try for their gate or try for your gate, I guess.
Keep track of the fences. I think looking at that, the safest. So the fence was here and here. I think the safest, quickest, I think, is this. And that's maybe.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And that's maybe like the fastest safe form of any map, to be honest.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
Yeah.
Or well, Dusk.
I think this may be faster than Dusk.
Actually, you're right. I think you're right.
Okay, and then to get a ledge set up, you go from there straight through the wrap. probably. You're the hive wrap.
Well, that depends, because it depends. Like now that all the berries are so central, I don't know, where are the drones by the time you form there? I would guess maybe they're getting close to like running their first round of berries, so going straight to their hive maybe is not the most effective way to prevent them from, because they have to go back all the way to like the middle of the map unless they're going for those berries above speed gate. I don't know.
Yeah, so it seems like the... Where is the best berry running around right now? Maybe bottom? That bottom pile, and then hop all the way up, and then grab two, like, jump into one of the holes, and then come back.
So you start here this way and then up, you're saying?
Yep.
Yeah, that seems decent.
Yeah, so that means by the time you get your first warrior up, they will probably have run at least one round.
Yeah, they'll be like coming out of the hive, it seems like, if everyone takes this route.
Yeah.
If both the warrior and the berry runners take this, one gets up, the others run. You're probably finishing cooking when they're on
Getting
their way
out
out.
of hive. Yeah. So then you would. So then, if they won't run that route again, you'd probably want to be. You'd probably get there to stop the second round, or they might go one of the bottom. They might try one of the bottom.
They're coming out of the hive now. I think you can come here and stop this in time.
Okay.
I think you can stop this one in time.
But but then they could option to. Then they might know that and immediately go for the second, one of the rat berries, right?
Yeah.
And then where would you guard from there? I guess you would go to that pile and then check where they're going, and then try and get to the hive, one of the hive openings.
I feel like this one you're gonna have to ledge way further away from any of the other hives on any of the other maps.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be hard, like with the back door.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to communicate how many speed runners they have.
Speed is interesting. It's if they let you through the wrap in the beginning, it's super deniable, because you'll be able to drop on top of them as they're trying to form. And Midgate is chaos in the open.
Yeah.
This column seems important for ledging, for gold. It's like there's only one berry pile behind.
Yeah. Like on the previous version.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah, they're not. They can't even get the. They can't even get the middle pile if they're vanilla, from their side of the map. They have to go through the mid.
Interesting though. I'm excited to see, hopefully New York will stream them playing it on Sunday. Curious to see it in full game mode.
SF might stream tomorrow with it. I'm not sure.
Nice.
Yeah, I hope we can, after some practice games, get maybe like a half hour, 45 minutes of tryhards on this. That'd be really fun.
From the shape of it so far, it looks pretty amenable to basically all of our complaints.
I'm excited about this version.
Yeah, same.
I'm not excited. I have to leave my house to go update a cab today, so people can play it here in Dallas.
Yeah, I
But
think
I'll
it
do
visually
it.
looks better too.
Yeah, the one visual thing I think still is this guy is something else.
Yeah, Yeah.
That mid battle is gonna be insane though. Like, it's gonna be so good. Two speed drones going for mid, two queens just sort of hovering above it. Two snail runners like wreaking havoc.
Yeah, the big drop makes it kind of a last one in wins thing in a lot of cases. I feel like, because if there's no queens and a drone goes down and another drone drops on it, it's gone. It can't possibly take the gate. And if there's queens, it's super dangerous for them to dive. I want to try that.
Yeah, especially if you're hiding in the berry patch.
Oh yeah, good Lotus there.
Yeah, I can see a lot of interesting mind games in the wrap too. Like, both queens dive, one halts right before they get into the wrap, and then like subtly shift over.
Yeah, it's taller than Dusk. And there's already a lot of that in Dusk. So, I feel like it'll be really spicy. I agree. Any closing thoughts? I feel like this is pretty good. Hopefully helpful.
Thanks for doing this. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
seriously.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool.
Good setup. Nice little run through of the map.
Yeah.
Sure, everyone got a lot out of it.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It was a good test run for some of the other streams we want to do soon with Discord in addition. So it's good. Thanks, y'all. This is a fun time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, you right.
Catch you soon.
Thanks, you right.
Bye.